Welcome back, number ones, to the Salty Commander podcast. This is your spookiest host, Balam Najera.
Hi, I am Victor Adame Minguez, and I am back from the Netherlands. I didn't know we were doing spooky stuff, but woo.
It is Halloween-ish.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ish.
Hi guys, this is Raul. This is Raul, and I am an expert and a ghoulish pioneer player.
The spookiest boy
Are you
in
playing?
the podcast.
Okay, yeah, this is, well, today's news, but, yeah. Are you
Yeah.
playing Pioneer?
Maybe. There's tons of options right now, since we have like one major event in January to expect all the bands. So I guess it will be fun to play something.
So we're kind of the last place you get your news from. To those
Yeah,
that
if
don't know-
if you're using Internet Explorer, maybe you will know that Pioneer is a thing.
Yeah, Pioneer is a thing. It's a new format, a non-rotating format that spans from Return to Ravnica to whatever they
Present,
said.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And since we were talking about in Twitter that Balam is going to be able to play CDC Whip again.
Good old CDC Whip. I don't know if I'm gonna do it because
Because you're
I
a
already
coward.
saw the deck list. Like it's pretty much the Pioneer format is just the top 10 abusers of standard format for the last 4 years, apparently.
Yeah. Yep.
Sounds
But
fun.
the good thing is that you have like mono black devotion, mono blue devotion
Good old fun.
With pack rats.
with Backrat.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
And
Pack rats
Yeah.
is the buff.
now you can play all the fun stuff in Ravnica block, and also you can play Murderous Rider and Liliana the Last Hope. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
mono black seems pretty fun.
I don't know, maybe CDC Whip will get better with Green Flayer.
They are running it. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, I saw several different deck lists, and they seem powerful. Except the Sahili combo, that one sucks.
It is powerful, right?
No, that sucks. And as a fun fact, and it is a spooky story. I
Today's
didn't.
topic,
Yeah.
by the way.
It's spooky stories about
Spooky
EDH.
stories. Spooky stories to tell in the dark.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, don't go there. That's a trademark. I'm sure.
No, it's spooky, not scary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
We're not-
it's
We're not
it's
gonna get
spoopy.
demonetized.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, I mean this is not a story but a fun fact. But I didn't notice that Ether what's the name of the card though? Either Flux Marvel?
Ether Fox Marvel.
Yeah.
Either flux.
I didn't notice that Ether Flux Marvel was a card and works awesome in Corvold, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I they are like $2 each, right? But then came Pioneer, and either Flux Marvel now are $10. So it was spooky, and I think it's interesting that tons of cards that we use in EDH now are getting expensive for Pioneer.
Yeah.
So-
This whole episode is gonna be about
Yes.
Yes.
About
that.
that one.
MTG finance. Because it's
Yeah.
gonna be- it's
Shout
the
out to
spookiest-
Rudy.
Yeah. That's the spookiest story. When the cards that you want, the staples that you want, go up in price.
Yeah,
That's
when-
scary.
when-
Don't
when
do
that
that.
super cool card for your phone commander is actually the most abused card in modern. Spooky stories.
Yeah.
It's scary.
That's spooky.
No, yeah, but for real, Pioneer.
Pioneer, that's
fun.
a thing.
Well, I don't know, but interesting.
We'll see.
Yep.
So we had a topic today,
the-
right? Spooky
Yeah,
stories.
the true main topic. Spooky
I mean,
stories.
It's gonna be just just us talking about. I think I wanted to make this more chill, so I just wanted it to be like cards that in EDH we personally think are scary, and maybe some scary stories about those cards, yeah,
Okay.
weird stuff that happened that just ruined your game.
Yep.
Stuff that you have to threat assess. Not necessarily, but stuff that we should have threat assessed, and we probably didn't, and it's scary.
Yeah, exactly.
And since the beginning of time, there's been cards that we like didn't notice or something like that, and after that we start playing things like I don't know, K-grip or things that remove enchantments or anything like that, because in the beginning uh didn't we didn't have like tons of options to remove spooky cards like humility, or what was the other one?
Humility.
Yeah, the humility started all.
Yeah, okay.
Mesa Fifth.
Humility is definitely one of the spookiest cards in all Commander.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
saltiest like we told this story before when we were playing with JD that he just played humility,
Judgment Dragon.
and we couldn't do anything for the rest of the game, and how Victor and I just absolutely reworked all our decks for that to never happen again.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this episode is not an intervention. I just have to say
that. Or is it?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to intervene both of you.
Well, I need to say that currently my 3 decks are like 1 month old, so I'm going places.
What does that mean?
That I didn't took them apart in like a week.
Oh, that's
like
great.
Days. Actually, let's talk. Do you guys remember our last deck, Corbold the Rats?
Like last week.
Can you tell us where is that deck now?
Well, that deck now is lays in your hands.
in our
but
hearts.
Yeah, I still have Corbold though. It's not
just
rats.
Corbold basic.
Yeah, to be honest, it is. But it is tons of fun.
For sure, basic decks are fun.
Yeah.
We are in the process. The papers have been signed, and I retain the full creative rights to Corbold Rats.
Yep.
So it's gonna stay in the family. You can visit it on the weekends, but
yeah. I need to pay money every now and then, and I can visit them.
You have to pay 1 rat every now and then.
1 rat every now and then. 1 foil rat. And no, yeah, Corbold basic, it is fun. I mean, it's not that basic. I don't have food chain or any combo things. I just have Dockside Extortionist. That's the whole deck.
But you were gonna buy food chain.
That's a very good card to start the day. Dockside Extortionist.
It is.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh man, this like talking about scary cards.
I do have a spooky story about it.
I bet you do.
Two actually. I have 2 actually. Well, let me read it first. So Dockside Extortionist is a creature, a goblin pirate for 1 generic and 1 red. It's a 1/2, and it reads: when Dockside Extortionist enters the battlefield, create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of artifacts and enchantments your opponent controls.
And it's a 1/2, right? Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
It's a 1/2. I mean, it's so good, and I do have, like I said, 2 spooky stories about it. So one time we were playing with a quote unquote good guy player, right?
A certain magic artist.
Yeah. Let's say Tom Brady. as
The
a
Tom
random
Brady of
name,
Magic.
the Tom Brady of Magic, right? And he was like, "No, my Teshar deck, it's so creative, it's so fun. I do tons of stuff." Nya, nya, nya,
Okay,
nya, nya,
let, let
nya.
me let me just let me just I don't know, try to defend myself a little bit and try to like give
Oh,
some
is that you? You were the bad guy? I can't
Hey,
believe
I
it.
was not. I'm not a bad guy. I was just.
I'm not
You-
the bad
you
guy,
were a
I was,
kid.
I was trained.
Blame Dockside Extortion is not me.
Blame dog. Well, yeah, the cards are good. Blame the cards, not me.
Yeah,
Um.
and in the
So
interactions
no, okay,
are
but
better.
you said okay. I'm not gonna defend myself in that regard. I'm just gonna defend that you said. But you made fun that my Teshard deck was so creative, and it is creative. Like you have to admit that it is creative because it's 5 colors, and the main engine
Mhm.
revolves around Teshar, which is a mono white thing. If you don't, if
Read Teshar for the rest of the class.
for the number ones, Teshar Ancestors Apostle is 3 of anything, 1 white for a legendary creature, bird cleric, and it's a 2/2 with flying. And it reads: whenever you cast a historic spell, historics are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. Those are historic cards. Whenever you cast one of those, return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So the joke tells itself. That's it. Just look at Teshar, look at Dockside Extortionist, and then
No. But we need to tell the story though, because I mean, yeah, the deck. I gotta give you that the deck. It is creative,
it is creative. It is
but the
creative.
cards that you used in that game are not creative
It's
and are like I mean, it's like Teshar 101. I don't know.
Teshar is like a 5 color, like Victor's Teshar is like a 5 color legendary with 3 CMC
Yeah,
cards.
creatures, like small creatures that you sacrifice them,
That do
and
tons
you
of fun.
do fun stuff. And Dockside Distortion is a good one.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Even though it's not a legendary card.
Well, no, it's
yeah.
Your commander is Cisai,
yeah, Weatherlight
right?
Captain. So it's Cisai is a 3 CMC, it's a 2/2 legendary creature, human soldier. Gets +1/+1 for each color among other legendary permanents you control. You can pay 5 of like Wooburg, 5 mana, 1 of each color, and it says search your library for your legendary permanent card with converted mana cost less than Cisai's power. Put that card into the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So what I do is try to fetch Teshar, and then just like do fun stuff with Teshar, like however you would play a Teshar deck, but you have access to 5 colors. So I play cards like Crawl Harpooner and Mine. There's one where you sacrifice. It's a goblin. You sacrifice a goblin, destroys target like non-land colorless permanent or whatever, or deals 2 damage. I happen to play Gilded Drake also because it's really good.
Yeah, because it's evil.
The other one, Pirate, that lets you cast an instant sorcery from an opponent's graveyard, which really came in handy.
That one is
Yeah,
spicy.
it's really
though.
spicy. I like it.
Yeah, but the story is that like you did the trigger from Dockside Extortion is like 5 times in a turn using Teshar, and then not only that, you had Rasaket on the field, so you like tutor. You use like the Dockside Extortion is to tutor like for what was like 3 cards
Maybe.
besides the like 12-ish treasures. It was spooky to be sure. And also, just saying, but that was your fault, Balam. Balaam.
Yeah,
Balaam, that was your fault.
Why
Because
was
you were
it-
just you were distracted, sleeving up your Kenry deck or whatever.
Ooh, yeah.
Victor was like, "Are you going to sacrifice
Yeah.
those treasures?"
No, but
for-
I wasn't distracted. Like I was distracted, but I wasn't
you were-
like I
you were-
If you had
I
you were
didn't
like,
want
nah.
to- Yeah, no, I needed the mana the guy vomiting money,
Yeah.
Smothering Tide.
the
But
guy
then
puking.
Victor, yeah, but
Smothering
then
Tide.
Tide. I needed
Victor,
the mana from Smothering Tide, so I needed the artifacts. So no, I
yeah,
didn't want to like the fact that I was leaving up a deck didn't change my decision.
and Victor and I talked about that like next day. Victor was like, "Nah, it was Balam's fault, right?" And I was like, "Maybe, yeah, because that your 5 treasures became like 18 on Victor's side, so it was spooky to be sure." And then, as a, I mean, this is not about Victor anymore, but some other guy with Dockside Extortionist used it and then had Black
Yeah.
Mikhail's
Yeah.
Mikhail's then
Howard.
Hallowed, and then so it was like Dockside Extortionist for 7, and then Sacrifice, and then draw a card for Corbold, and then bring back the Dockside Extortionist with Undying, and then another 7, and then sack again, and then draw again, and then victimize. So it was like 21 treasures, and yeah. So the lesson of the day is that Dockside Distortion is a spooky card
Yeah,
to be
especially
sure. If you see this goblin,
yeah.
you're gonna be
Path to
scared.
Exile, Source of Plowshares, and because people like me, I just like I didn't know like just how many times I could recur it. Like I thought that in a good day I would do it like once or twice, but no, it's really easy.
No, and in Corvold, like that turn, yeah, it was like 21 treasures, and then I sacrificed
Oh,
all in order
oh,
to
you were the
draw
bad guy
21.
in this story. Of
And
course you were.
yeah,
You
in
were
that
the
story
Jason.
where yeah, in that story with Black Mike, yeah, I was the bad guy.
Wow. Do you play Triskelion in that deck too? Okay.
No, no, I
Walking
did not,
Ballista.
sir. I'm not playing
Okay.
any combos.
Talking about Corvold, I remember that we made a pretty scary deck after just after the Corvold Rats deck. We stayed
Hmm.
talking about Corvold Shadowborn
Yeah.
Apostles.
Oh
And
yeah, that night, yeah,
so
we were
just
ranting about it.
yeah, just take our Corvold's Rat and stick it with the Shadowborn Apostles, and that's just if you get it like if you do the sacrifice thing once, you
Yeah,
win
for
the game.
sure.
Yep, because you're drawing 6
And then you're getting
and
Rassicate.
then getting
Yeah,
big,
and you're
yeah, getting a resin.
you're
Yeah.
getting Rassicate, and you just cast them, and then you just sacrifice, and because we have Bloodbond March, we just
Yeah,
you know Shadowborn Apostle again and
yeah.
again and again and
You just
again.
need to, yeah, you just need to play 1 to do the stuff again, and then draw 6 more. In those 6, you're for sure. I mean, 80% ish of getting
Yeah.
another one. I don't know if 80, but a high percentage of getting one, and then you need to just pay 1. If you have Kirik, you can pay 2 lives,
Magical.
and and then yeah, you can do it again and again and again. And also, I was thinking about using again Bloodborne March with persistent petitioners,
Yeah.
um,
Oh, like
playing
the
playing
meal deck.
CDC. Yeah, playing CDC, and you can mill tons and tons of petitioners, and then play Bloodborne March, play 1, and I mean you can mill your opponents
Actually,
relatively easily.
actually,
So yeah,
hang on.
Bloodborne March.
Actually,
Yep.
the clerics that you sacrificed, the ones before, were the names? Yeah,
Shadowborn
Blood
Apostle.
Shadowborn Apostle.
Shadowborn
Like,
Apostle. Yep.
actually, like I think that's more like a linear kind of build, which is it's more powerful because like you get Rassaketh and then you're like for sure getting Bloodbond March. So like you're kind of guaranteed to get
Yep.
that.
You can tutor the March.
Yes.
True. That is true. So you just need 1 apostle.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the first 6 are the ones that are getting. I mean that's the difficult part. But if you're playing like Buried Alive or things that can make the apostles go into the graveyard, and you have Bloodborne March, you
Yeah.
can go from there. Or you can hardcast them the first time and then you win
Yeah,
the
I
game.
agree. It's okay. Rasiketh is powerful. Blood and March is
Blood Moon March is fun, and Razaketh is it's
Dockside
super powerful.
That's really scary.
I think that's another card that it is spooky to play against. Once you see a Razaketh on the field, it can get downhill
Yeah,
so quick.
especially like if you if you go to remove him or if you go to like destroy, not even destroy because you know like those people are gonna reanimate it again. But if you go like to Source of Pleasure or something like that, they're just gonna sacrifice creatures in response and tutor anyway.
Yeah.
I have a story about Rasaket. Not a scary one, but I just want to rant. Um, I remember when he was spoiled back in
Back in the day.
whenever,
Yep.
and
Like 2002.
everybody and their mother started saying how Rasaket was gonna be banned. He was gonna be so broken in Commander, and I was like, no, it's not. No, it isn't. But everyone was going crazy. You two guys and JD were like, no, he's definitely gonna get banned. Victor used the most dumb argument, how to say this you use an argument to wash your hands. Like, no, of course I don't think it's gonna get. No, of course I don't think it's bannable, but I think the rules committee wants to ban it. Like something like that.
So it's going to get banned, but I don't know if I think that.
Yeah. Of course I'm superior, and I think it should
That's
get
just
the rules committee
that's
is gonna
a
ban
superior thing. That's just your own harvest, your own addition. No.
And I was like, no, guys, it's not
Okay,
gonna get banned.
And
Like,
okay,
no, yeah,
in
it's
my
very
defense,
broken
okay, in my
Commander.
defense, back then I didn't understand that well the criteria of the bans, like why they banned cards. Now I do, and now I see like it is powerful, it is very powerful, but that's not why they banned cards. And that's it.
And yeah, and Rasaket as a commander, I think it's pretty terrible. But
Yeah.
as part of the 99, when someone like even if you hard cast Rasaket, I'm scared. Like
Yeah,
whoa.
that's what I did with Treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you hard
well,
casted it.
yeah, that's not like that's hard casting, but it's
Not
not
really.
hard casting.
True. No, and I mean, for example, in Corvold, I could get it by using Eldritch Evolution or the other one with the crocodile.
Oh
on
yeah.
the, on the
This
What's
is
the
like a
name of the
short
card?
one, right?
Wait,
It's
what?
yeah, whenever you enchant a creature, right? And when that creature dies,
Yeah, and when it dies, you
Artificial
search the
Evolution?
library for the crocodile.
No, it's like a dinosaur.
It's a crocodile, right? Well, the first art, it's a crocodile. The second art is like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's,
Second art.
okay.
Yeah, it's a reprint in Eternal
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna
Masters, I
search
think.
for it.
Yeah.
Pattern
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Rebirth, right?
Croc.
Wait, was it
Was it?
was
Yeah,
it
and-
reprinted?
Yeah, in Eternal, I think it's Eternal Masters, right?
Yeah, the one.
Oh.
And it's
Yeah,
like-
Eternal Masters.
I'm gonna put both versions because I'm only familiar with the the one with the turtle.
It's a turtle?
I mean, it's like a dinosaur turtle.
It's like a dino turtle thing.
Yeah, Ankylosaurus. No, I don't
totally.
know.
Yeah, it's a weird turtle. And the other one, yeah, the new one is like a
Oh, yeah.
crocodile thing.
The new one is like
Like a dinosaur thing.
like yeah, it's not a crocodile though.
It's like a serpent crocodile
Yeah, with
coming
but if
out
you-
of an old person.
yeah, if you I didn't notice the old guy sitting
It's
there
really trippy.
until
Yeah,
now.
'cause the old guy is dying, and then you get a crocodile, right? It's obvious. That's what
Yeah,
happens
it's
in real
obvious.
life.
That's what happens when you get old and you're dead. You become
a
the
crocodile
crocodile.
comes. Yeah, I want to become a crocodile. So
Um,
yeah, if you use this with anything on Corvo,
on any
um,
commander that you
yeah, I mean Razakid is great, and yeah, I remembered I was part of that group that was saying that Razakid was going to get banned. Um, but yeah, nowadays I don't think it's. I mean, it's great, of course, but as you were saying, as a commander, it's awful.
well,
It's
it's not
too much.
awful, but
Uh,
it's not as good.
I mean, yeah, it's not the worst commander, but it's not good. Um, if anything, the new guy,
Billy's,
Willis, Wills,
Biley's.
the El Diablo ese, uh,
the Villies.
Billy's, that guy is better for 8.
Yeah, I still want Rasakin in my deck because
Um,
sacrifice outlet. Dark side is
yeah,
so
I
fast.
need one
Yeah.
because yeah, I need one because I want to do the
It's
bad
true.
stuff that Victor did.
I remember a scary story with pattern of rebirth and a certain Tom Brady
In
player.
Senegad.
Yeah, I remember like it didn't happen to me, but I witnessed it. We were all
Oh
just
yeah,
chilling, talking about our life, eating
Cracking
chips.
open a cold one.
I
eating
don't
chips.
know. Overall, having a good time. uh, and then Victor just slammed pattern of rebirth on like a Sakura
Yeah.
Tribuilder or something like that.
Yep.
Casted Xenagos, sacrificed Sakura Tribuilder or whatever, and just slammed the
Putrefax.
what was it? A Putrefax?
Putrefax. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Putrefax.
It was
Yes,
like
it was
an
Putrefax.
infected
It's
guy,
a 5 CMC 5/3 trample haste infect. At the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice Putrefax. With Senegos,
and
the god one, you can pump it up to 10, and
Xenagos.
then yeah.
But let me read it. I'm gonna read it. Xenagos, God of Rebels. 5 CMC, 3 generic, 1 red, 1 green. Legendary enchantment creature God. It's a 6/5 indestructible. As long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7, Xenagos isn't a creature. Not really relevant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains haste and gets +X until end of turn, where X is that creature's power.
That was a really fun deck that I had,
So, yeah.
except for that interaction. But like I could do
I don't know.
natural order.
I mean, in
Yeah, because
general,
it
was
had
fun.
World Spine Worm and
You see,
like big dummy. Yeah,
it was
very
like
gruel.
Gruul guy. Victor was the Gruul guy
Yeah,
still, and now is the EDH guy,
the
CEDH
combo
guy.
guy. No, the CDH guy, the playing with power guy.
Yeah,
Shout
playing
out to
with
the guy
power
who's
guy.
playing with power.
Playing with power. Yeah.
So yeah, that deck was good, was cool and all. It wasn't oppressive, but it was scary. Like out of nowhere, you just slam like a giant worm thing with trample and just do like 30 damage in one turn.
Yeah, in that game, I was playing Skithrix, and in the previous game,
You killed me
I
right
mean,
away.
I'm not sure.
Like super fast. You killed.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, hit you for 10, and Big was like, okay, cool. And then next game, like turn 3, he was like, Putrefax for 10.
Yeah, it was turn 3.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
This was a while ago.
Baby,
True.
Salty Commander baby.
Salty Commander.
It was Salty Commander baby.
We're
yeah.
gonna get demonetized.
Let's get demonetized.
Okay.
Commander baby. Yeah.
I know.
Those were the days because you had like Vorvi, I had Skithrix.
I still have Sborbury most, and I think you pretty much still have Skittles.
Well, yeah, but
Ahí está.
not really. Ahí está guardado. No, but
I
Victor
do.
doesn't play Barbie anymore. He just wants to play CDH now,
Yeah,
and that's
I
sad.
haven't seen Borborygmos in like
But
a year.
I wanna
True,
play
that
test
is
my
true.
new decks. That's the thing.
You always have new decks. You're like Vago light.
Yeah. Yeah, I always want to play test new. Yeah, that deck was really fun, and it was because it was not creative at all. Like it was
What?
basic
Senegal?
Xenagod.
Yeah,
But now
Senegal.
like I'm looking at
Um,
EDH rec, and like you have like Dracuseth, like new stuff, like
yeah.
new beefy stuff, Galta, Primal Hunger, um,
I mean, yeah.
and
It's not that. It's not creative, quote unquote, but it's fun. It's big creatures,
yeah,
hitting.
God
I
Eternal
mean, I don't
Ronas.
see what's wrong with that.
Um, it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it gets repetitive after a while.
I mean,
Not.
but I don't want to rant too much about it, but I mean, it also gets repetitive to kill all the black creatures over and over again and do black thing shenanigans.
Hey,
I mean, it's the
now it's
same
blue.
now with
Now,
blue.
now it's against blue.
That's good because now I can play as Kithrix again.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna turn it blue, but sure.
yeah, I mean, my point is like, I mean, everything can get repetitive at some point, and since you're not playing with big creatures in a while, maybe that can be fun again.
Yeah, you are correct. It just to me like that stopped being fun. Like I just got bored of that deck and I wanted to do something more creative.
Yep.
At any rate,
Speaking of creative, tell us about your knight deck. Is it going to be Sir Gwyn? Are you going to be the basic guy playing Sir Gwyn knights?
Don't you play Sir
Or
Gwyn?
what?
Don't you play Sir Gwyn?
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'm not basic.
Well,
And
it's just okay. So it's just like Edgar Markov for Balam. He
yep.
earned it.
For
Like
the fans.
for Balam, he earned it because he was playing vampires from like long ago.
Yeah,
He just needed that commander. But no, I'm
but
still playing I'm still playing Edgar.
yeah, I think you should stick with Edgar because it gives you cool points.
Yeah.
And just
And
to let you know, guys, my Sir Win is not basic knights. It's basic Voltron.
basic Voltron.
But yeah, but
Okay.
I like the art, so I wanted to play her.
Look how beautiful our theme is coming on together. Because even though Sir Gwyn is like a 6 CMC card, it's
Yeah,
pretty scary. Because I remember that time
yeah,
that we play tested together,
yeah.
Oh God,
and
yeah.
like Vigilance, Menace, and equipping for free
For
is
free,
just
and you draw cards.
it's just
And just draw
ridiculous.
cards.
It's a very like, of course, in Mardu and 6 CMC, you have to really grind to get there. But
Yep.
once the win is out,
No, no,
it's
no.
out.
Because he doesn't have to grind. He just plays a Grim Monolith on turn 2. And that's
That
it.
is true.
I remember the giant's hammer or whatever, just
Oh yeah, Giant Hammer
killing
thing.
people.
Giant Hammer
Yeah,
time.
and you saw like the beta version of it. Now it's like 2 point no like 3.1. Now I have the Caldra things
It
and
has 3 cameras on the back.
yeah.
Three
No, yeah.
3.1. Like do you keep like between between patches? Like, oh, this is actually 3.4.
Yeah, because I need some other cards in order to be like the final version.
Yeah.
But now it's working great. With I choose to put like more hasty things, haste enablers, and I have the Shield of Caldra, Sword of Caldra, and Helm of Caldra. So
Oh,
it's
that's
fun.
pretty cool.
Yep, there. Yeah, I have like, and also I have the new knight that does Phyrexian Arena for everyone. And
Do you guys like that one? I'm not sure.
yeah, I like it because it has menace and it's another knight to equip. I run like 4 knights now, and everything else is equipment. And Metal Worker is like the fifth creature in the deck.
Okay. You know what? Like, what's the scary card in that deck? Argentum Armor.
Yeah,
That's really scary because
Argentum Armor.
uh,
Let me read it. Um,
it's an armor made of Argentum.
do you think that's the scariest card of the deck?
No, but it's really scary because you should like, okay, cheating off equipment costs. This is what keeps this card like down a little bit.
Mhm.
But like when you can equip for free, because it's a 16,
Yeah.
it's 6 to play. It's an equipped creature gets +6/+6. That's a lot. Whenever equipped creature attacks, destroy target permanent, and equips for 6. But when you can equip, like, 6 is a lot, but it's a fair card when it costs 12. But when you
Yep.
can equip for free,
And so,
that's a problem.
Yep.
And you attack and you vindicate something. That's pretty cool and scary.
yeah, that those in the play testing games, it did a lot of work, and yeah, it's great. But I mean, I do know what's the scariest card on the deck, but I think this one is like the spiciest, and it's called Heartseeker.
Oh yeah, Heartseeker's pretty
So
cool.
it's an artifact equipment for 4, and it reads equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has tap this creature, unattach Heartseeker, destroy target creature, and equips for 5, but in this case equips for 0. So you can just like equip it, gets +2/+1. You can attack because your win has vigilance, and then whenever a big creature or a big threat or anything is going towards you, you can just tap your win and kill the creature.
Yeah, the same thing
So
I said about Sunforger, which you can, like, for the effect you
yeah,
have to unattach it, and it costs 4 to equip, and so you like get around
yeah,
that, and
and,
that's pretty scary.
that is, I think it's funny that you said that because for me in playing the deck, Sunforger is like the best card in the deck. I mean, I just played like 2 times with the deck, and Sunforger I used the trigger, well, the ability of Sunforger like 4 times, and all the 4 times were relevant. So it's the best card in the deck. It's the spookiest card in the deck.
It
To keep the
certainly is.
team. Yeah.
I'm proud of you. You kept the deck for over 2 weeks.
Yeah, thank you. 3
Oh,
actually.
that's
I do still have the 3
wow.
decks. I have Corvold, uh, Corvold Basic. I have Sir Win, and my Chulane deck. I'm super proud of it. Maybe we will have the deck sometimes, but it's Changelings, and it's been working great.
We'll see about
And
that. We'll see.
yep.
I
Let's
wanna. Sorry,
the yep.
I wanna talk about uh
Tulane.
one of the scariest cards in this new era. And actually, I have both cards are pretty scary to me, and both are Victors. Like one of Victor's top spellbook Victor one is this,
Sword of Eastern Family.
yeah,
Let me guess. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, but first, let me go with Martyr's Cause,
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh yeah.
which is Martyr's Cause. Martyr's Cause. It's a 3 CMC, 2 generic, 1 white enchantment. Sacrifice a creature, prevents all damage to a creature or player from one source.
That doesn't sound spooky.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound really spooky.
If you read the card, it doesn't sound really spooky, but if you play against it,
Yeah, all your decks now are like built to be able to play Martyr's Cause, and it's just you can't be killed. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
You,
And
What's
yeah, I
the
think
other one? The one that takes out of combat.
reconnaissance.
reconnaissance.
Also, that how many reconnaissance do you play?
2. Um,
Victor is like, what in Shalai?
Shalai? 4.
Like 15.
Okay.
Like 15, it's normal, right?
Okay. I played in Varina, the zombie mill, and I played in Shalai, which is Angel Tribal.
And you had both with Martyr's Call.
Yes.
Okay, can somebody please read the reconnaissance?
Reconnaissance. It's 1 white mana for an enchantment. It says 0. Remove. Okay, I'm reading the Oracle, but it's got to be the same thing. 0 colon remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. So what I do is if I have in Verena, if I have the god, what's the one, the Demir one? Hang on, I got it. Phoenix, God of Deception. Phoenix is it says creatures you control have tap target player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is this creature's toughness. So like I tap it to attack, then I untap it with reconnaissance, and then I tap it again to mill, and then I untap it and tap it again to mill, and so on and so forth, and I mill out someone. Same thing happens with.
You can mill out
everyone.
all the table, right? Everyone.
Yeah. That and a card called Embalmer's Tools, which is kind of like Phoenix, but it says activated abilities of creature cards in your graveyard cost 1 less to activate. That's meaningless. It's a 2 CMC. It says tap and untap zombie you control. Target player puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. So yeah, I just attack with a creature, and then like tap it and mill you for 1, and then untap it with reconnaissance and do it all over again, because it's still attacking.
Well, every time I see these things like reconnaissance and martyr's cause, I groan, because I know that attacking you or making you pay for something is gonna be super hard.
Yeah, and reconnaissance, I mean, in general, it's a great card, but now you're using it to combo out every time, and it's annoying and it's evil.
It was not okay. Shalai was not that evil, because what I do with reconnaissance is that that one game I played Cryptolith Rife, which makes all my creatures into Birds of Paradise. So like I have to attack, and then I have to use reconnaissance. I untap it, and then I tap it again, adding 1 mana, and then untap it and tap it again, and then I add infinite mana, but just during my combat, and just to pump them by a million with Shalai. So I have to be like tapped and attacking. It is a game winning combo if I'm attacking like everyone. But
yeah, maybe, I mean, in maybe it was like the whole situation between the combo, but it felt bad. It felt evil.
And of course, we mentioned it before. Another scary card. Like, I don't know, any other player, I think it's fine. But when Victor plays this, I know it's coming for me. I just like, for some reason. And it's Sword of Feast and Famine, one of Spellbook Victor's top cards.
Yeah.
It's a 3 generic mana, 3 CMC, artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from black and from green. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card and you untap all lands you control. Equip to. This is a very good card. This is a very annoying card, because Victor obviously abuses it, and he's so proud of himself. Like, oh, actually playing Sword of Fist of Famine is like playing Ramp, and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, it's like playing Ramp, because you get and, twice the mana.
I always play either green or black creatures, so I can never block this annoying card.
Yeah, it is
because black and green are one of the best cards in EDH. So chances are you're gonna.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen this card in general, and they're like, well, I will attack you, and I will untap my lands. You will discard, and then I will, I don't know, play Soul Ring or whatever. And it's like, okay, fair. But when you do that, when you're playing this card, you're like, I'm going to untap, and then I'm going to do a million stuff, and then I'm going to have like extra battle, and then I'm going to untap again. So
And
it's a
wait,
never
wait,
ending.
wait!
Yeah,
I'm not over. I'm not over. Wait, wait.
yeah. I'm not over.
Syndical restriction.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this has to be. That's a fun gimmick. This has to be the cover for Victor Adame's Spellbook. Uh, what will be the card for yours, Madam?
I think it's very well. I mean, we already did our top five, top seven cards. I think once. Uh, I think it's gonna be Palace Siege. Like I gotta ram Palace Siege in every deck I have.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's a good fit. Um, yeah, maybe yeah, Palace. I was thinking about other cards that you really love to play. Um, yeah,
I mean,
Palace.
yeah, the thing is with Palace Siege is not as flashy, but I for some reason I have it in every deck.
Yeah,
I will not for some reason. I know why I run it. You know.
I mean it's great. I was thinking about it, about putting it on Sir Win actually, but I'm playing. Instead, I'm playing like reanimate or exhume or something like that. But in general, it's great.
Yeah. It's I mean it's
Yeah,
value and it's good.
and I mean it's like you said, it's not the flashiest card, but every time I see it, I'm like, okay. For example, in Orzhov, in your Orzhov deck,
In Athreos.
yeah, it works. It works great.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's not like the prettiest card, but I think yeah, whenever I see it, like, okay, we need to do something about it. Yeah,
Do you have any
for
scary cards, Bago?
He has a
um,
lot.
I
like
mean,
scary card.
like cards
What?
you're afraid of. You want to talk us?
Well, there's one. It's not going to be surprise for anyone that knows me or knows
Oh yeah,
Multi
I
Commander.
figured it.
But I do have like the most. I don't know if I'm afraid of it, but I hate it, and I want it to be banned. It's not going to happen, but I hate it. So it's Cyclonic Rift. So it's Cyclonic Rift. It's an instance for 1 and 1 blue, and it reads return target non-land permanent you don't control to its
Everybody
owner's
knows
hand.
what Cyclonic
And
Rift
it
does.
has yeah, yeah, that's why it's scary. It has overload of 6 and 1. So you basically are like, I don't know, I hate the card. I love like grinding. Grinding the game is the most fun of the game. I don't know, I don't like quick games. I like grinding my resources and like in turn 8 have like tons of permanents on the field, right? And I don't know, I hate Cyclonic Rift. I hate the feeling of like working for everything that I have, and then some random guy playing blue is like, okay, I'm going to do Cyclonic Rift on your end step. And it's
Yeah,
like,
you're not alone.
I...
Like a lot of people a lot of people have that same have the same feel that
yeah,
it's kind of unfair. And yeah,
it is unfair. I like the fair version. It's what is it? It's
reworks
I don't know.
review.
There's
reverse
like
Yeah, that's
five
it.
rebuke.
of them. They've been trying to make Cyclonic Rift 2 for a long
Yeah,
time.
but it's not. If it's not an
Yeah.
instant,
Do
and
you do you guys do you guys think like this the Cyclonic Rift it's like ban worthy
no,
or
No.
no.
definitely not?
Oh, I have one card that haunts me. Like it's kind of well known. Okay, so you know, every time I see someone play like Syndica Resurgent or like what's the sphere that gives +1/+1?
The Immortal Sun,
Mirai's Wake.
Mirror's Wake.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mirari's Wake and all that stuff. I'm like, oh no, because it gets out of hand really easy. But I
Mm-hmm.
think the worst offender of this it's Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger. It's
Mm-hmm.
8 CMC, 6 generic, 2 green, legendary creature Praetor, 7/6. It's a 7/6. Trample. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that land produced. Whenever an opponent taps a land for mana, that land doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Like I think Borinclex is one of the cards that I fear the most when I see it in the field. I always wish like I hope somebody else has
Yeah,
some way to
someone
deal with
someone
this.
else, but you has to tap the mana.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agreed.
yeah.
Like I had written down a couple of cards here, and most of them are stacks. Like just hate stacks. Like I hate like if I play stuff, then my lands are not gonna untap, and that sucks. Like, and on top of that, like Roaring Clicks gives the player extra mana, like doubles the mana. So that's a lot. Um,
Yeah, I mean that's I think Boring Class is one of those cards, like you said, Balam. Like you need to do something about it because everyone on the table is
yeah.
going to be like, oh no. And I think for me, I don't know about you guys, I have the same feeling. I mean, in my mind, I have like a top. I don't know how to say it, but like the guild leaders of enchantments in each color, right?
Yeah.
So in green is like Syndicate Resurgent. I mean, if I'm playing it, I'm like, yeah, I'm having Syndicate Resurgent. But if I see another player with Syndicate Resurgent, I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to do something, right? So for green is Syndicate Resurgent. For red
Slumber's
is
Invocation. Yeah.
Sunbird's Invocation. So black is Bola Citadel. It's an artifact, but it has like the same feeling.
It's an honorary enchantment.
Yeah, it like like permanence that makes a ton of difference. And I don't
Yeah.
know for white and blue. So
White is smaller in
true,
Yeah,
size,
true, true, true.
and
and
blue
blue is the
and
the the
it's
the, the heuristic study.
the smaller Ristic Study. There you go. Yeah.
Is it Ristic Study?
You yeah, it is Ristic Study. It's really good. You guys want to hear something
Yeah.
fun? The reconnaissance combo doesn't work.
What?
What?
It doesn't
What
work.
doesn't work?
No te oyes, güey.
¿Qué?
Nada más oye, doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Sí.
Reconnaissance combo.
Oh, reconnaissance combo.
You following? Yeah, the reconnaissance combo doesn't work.
Which one of the combos?
Any
Why?
combo. It doesn't combo like the way I thought because
Oh,
it
so you were
removes-
cheating.
You were cheating the whole time?
Ah, pues sí.
hey that
Con
just
trampas,
that just happened.
cualquiera.
Okay, that just happened in July. I've never done it on. Oh, I did it in Arena too.
But
That's scary, right? Someone cheating.
Yeah, mira nada más.
yeah.
But I'm a victim. I thought.
Lo que hay que
it
ver.
worked.
Yeah, sure, you're the victim.
So why it doesn't work?
But no, because it removes the attacking creature from
Mhm.
combat.
Oh, so it's already
So
attacking. You
it's
can
not
like
attack-
go into combat. Okay.
It's not attacking anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, you can you go into combat and you can untap it, and then you can add 1 mana, but it's not attacking anymore.
Hmm.
After that, that's it. Like it's not after the first activation, it's not attacking anymore. So it's not an infinite loop.
Well, I feel bad for myself for not noticing that, but you were cheating, so
Yeah, but it's
Tache.
in the past.
tache por
Hey.
tramposo. So so you can
Um,
finally, I mean, you can remove reconnaissance for all your annoying decks because it doesn't combo up. So you can put like a fun.
no, I'm gonna no, I'm gonna still leave reconnaissance in July because it's pseudo vigilant.
True.
Um, and it really does work. Like that one time, like you can just like attack, and even if your opponent has blockers, you just untap the ones that they got blocked. If you want to keep your creatures and the other ones go through. So that's a neat application for that one. But I'm gonna take out the mana dorks probably and Cryptolite Rife.
Yeah, I'm glad that Shalai doesn't have an infinite loop right now. Now, because
Now,
I was sad
yeah.
that
Now that
Are
the
you?
rules have
yeah
been,
Now the truth has
yeah.
yeah
surfaced.
I was sad to see I mean uh angel tribal. I'm going to attack you with angels, and then all of a sudden it was like, no, I'm going to combo off. Combo
Combi.
off.
I'm gonna comb you.
I'm gonna
You
comb
have
you
been
out.
combed.
You have been comb. Te van a peinar. It took a while. Yeah.
Do you
Um,
know which card I hate?
Imp's
Uh,
mischief.
yeah, no.
that's that's not a scary card. That's just
Yeah, that's just
annoying.
like a kick
And we're
in the face.
yeah in the groin. Yeah, that's not a scary card. That's an annoying card, and that's next episode. Probably not, but
it's Gadok Tig.
Gaddock
It's a
Teague.
2
Yeah, like
CMC, 1 green, 1 white, legendary creature Kithkin Advisor, and he's a 2/2. And he has this very beautiful effect that says non-creature spells with converted mana cost 4 or greater can't be cast. Non-creature spells with X in their mana cost can't be cast.
yeah. I hate Gaddock Teague and I hate Void Winnower
Mhm.
all the same. Because they don't let you play your stuff. At least Void Winnower has a lot of power, or I think it has 9. So the end is coming soon. But with Gaddock Teague, it's just gonna he's just gonna drag the game
Yeah,
for
it's
for a while.
suspenseful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Void Winnower is an 11
11-9.
9.
So yeah, I think like
Yeah.
you were saying, all the stacks card are scary and annoying at the same time. Because I prefer
Um,
to die to a 10 for pewter frax instead of like not having the ability to play. And also,
right. So like when someone mind slavers you and then recurs the mind slaver over and over
it was
again.
not like over and over again. It was like 2 times.
But enough to really
I am the
frustrating.
first one to admit that that was a douche move. I know, and that that's why the deck is not longer a deck.
Anymore.
What's that guy's name? The evil guy of Magic?
The one that combo
Raul Campos.
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 No, the
Yerok Muldrotha.
Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth.
Oh,
Yawgmoth.
Jagmoth.
Yeah, Yawgmoth.
Yawgmoth is a scary card.
Nah,
Yawgmoth is a scary
it's not that
card.
scary.
Kirik.
Yeah.
Kiriki.
Kirik.
Yeah, that's a scary card. Kirik.
That guy is scary. I
Although,
haven't.
I haven't.
Did I
Sorry.
yeah, did I told you the story about the super ultra stacks?
Spiky.
No.
That was spooky.
Yeah, you told us. But tell us to the
No,
number
yeah.
ones.
So number ones. This is a spooky one to be sure, because I always thought about as I mean, a well-rounded combo
doing that.
mono black commander, right? Play tons of spells, and then play Ether Flux. I mean, if you're doing the basic way, play Ether Flux and then win the game, right? But this guy,
Sure.
I mean, this guy had like all the stacks stones like you can think of. I mean, it was like Sphere of Resistance, Tanglewire, Winter Orf, um, everything. The guy even had what's the name of the land? The Tabernacle at Pendle thing.
Pendrell Vale.
Yeah, that
Wow.
thing. So when I was at the LGS, and he was like, I'm looking to get some cards in Japanese, right? So here's my deck.
Right, because that's what people do normally. Get cards in
Yeah,
Japanese.
because the guy had like
your
every
your
card.
average Friday.
Yeah, every card on the deck was in Japanese or in Phyrexian. Funny enough. So the guy was looking for some specific cards in Japanese, and he was like, "You want to look through my deck?" And I was like, "Yeah." So Kirik, right? So it was like the most stack. I mean, it had more stacks. Like an what's the name of the Azorius guy? Agustin.
Yeah, Augustine the Fourth.
Augustin. So it was more stacksy that deck. It was awful. I mean, yeah, and the Wincon was Necrotic Ooze with Phyrexian Tower and Walking Ballista.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then
Cool.
the other Wincon was hitting with Kirik. Because none of the other players would have permanence at any given time. Because, like I said, at one point, he had Winter Orf and then Sphere of Resistance and Tangle Wire at the same time in mono black. So, no, I mean, that was like it was like TDH but on steroids.
Well, okay. No, it was just CDH against normal people.
Yeah.
Against like casual.
That is true. I mean, maybe against some EDH player the deck will not be that effective, but against like normal CDH player it was awful. The other players were like
normal EDH players, not CDH.
yeah, normal EDH players. Yeah.
Well, it's not that CDH players are abnormal, but it's just a casual EDH.
Stop it. They get it. They're
What if they don't get?
I mean, if you're playing CDH, you're not normal, man. I mean to say it.
Maybe they don't get it. It's just, I don't know. From my point of view, it sounded funky. Kirik and Ursa definitely like the top scary ones.
Mhm.
And like you mentioned, Winter Orb.
Yep.
Because like symmetrical cards are not symmetrical. Like they're gonna abuse Winter Orb.
Yeah.
And Kirik is already cheating mana cost by paying, like letting you pay life instead of mana.
Mhm.
So you can get that player's like when they play Winter Orb, they know like how they're gonna get around it. So it's a pretty spooky card. Yeah,
It
Winter
is.
Orb.
Sorry.
Of what? No, go ahead.
No, because I'm gonna change the subject.
Oh, change it.
So
You know what's
finish.
scary? Skeletons and ghosts.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing.
No, just like stacks cards in general.
Mhm.
That's it. I want to move away from stacks. So.
Speaking of scary symmetrical cards, one thing that I think is kind of like one card I think is not talked about enough, but it's very scary when it hits the field. It's would you do the favor of reading Sire of Insanity, Vago?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I like the card. I don't think it's scary at all.
Oh,
Let me.
When you've been ramping up and you finally you're like, okay, next turn I'm gonna play this 6-mana enchantment, and some dumb guy says, I'm gonna play Sire of Insanity.
No, yeah. So Sire of Insanity, it's a creature. It's a demon. It's 4 generic, 1 black and 1 red, and it reads at the beginning of each end step, each player discards all his or her hand. It's a 6/4.
Their hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Their hand. You
he-
discard your hand.
your
Like
hand.
all of it. And,
Yeah,
and
I mean-
this happens every end step.
Yep. So the card again, this is like you were saying, like symmetrical effects, but not really. I mean, this guy was like the main Wincon. I mean, it is a Wincon on Grusilda. Because if you are able
No,
to
it's not a
to
win.
get
It's not a win
one,
con because
huh?
you don't win. It's not a win con because you don't win. You just stall.
No, but I mean in Grusilda, it's kind of a win
Yeah,
con.
in Grusilla it kinda is a win con.
Because
Okay.
if you're able to go to
I
have
guess we
Sire.
have different definitions of win con.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
oh,
because
they get
this
it.
guy nobody has the answers and you keep bringing them back.
Yeah, if you're
Sorry,
able to have
go,
Sire
go on, go on.
Sire for one end step, and then you're able to resolve, or if you already have Grusilda on the field, it is a win con because none of the opponents will be able to respond to your mashes, your monster mashes, unless you're Tom Brady and you'll top deck. I don't know, some magic answer.
Cyclonic Grip. That was a fun one.
No, I was thinking about. I don't know if we already told the story though, but for me, the scariest and spooky game was one when I had Skitherix and I killed JD, and you were like, "No, I don't have anything." You were playing Borby. You were like, "No, I don't have anything. I have one card in my hand. It is a land. I don't have anything. I won't attack you. I won't do any damage to you, but you need to
Oh
kill
yeah,
me."
we made a deal, and there was a small clause that I said I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to deal damage to you.
No, no, no. But
But
that
I didn't promise not to blow up your stuff.
no, but that wasn't the scary part though. The scary part that you is was like you top decked Mace of Ith.
Misfit.
And after that I was like, okay, I can't attack. so so yeah, if you have Sire of Insanity and you're not playing against Victor or any other Yu-Gi-Oh player that has the heart of the cards.
Oh, look who's
Oh,
talking.
look who's
I don't
talking.
have the movie.
Scary cards in MTG. Raúl Campos.
I don't have.
Yeah, your spell book is gonna have Yu-Gi-Oh art.
Yeah. Yeah, I never. That's like a scary story. Every time I'm left 1v1, like in the end of games, 1v1 against Bago. Because I have all the board and all the cards, and he just top decks that one specific card that absolutely destroys my deck.
Well, not the last time though. The last time you did that with the Stolen by the Fae thing.
Oh, stolen by the face.
But I remember so much the game that you had like tons of dinosaurs.
Oh god, let's just skip that. Like everybody knows what you're talking about.
That was the best game I
Dinosaurs are
think like
fun.
1v1 that we ever had. Cuz it was fun. It was like thrilling to see like I was like, "No, I'm going to die." And you were like, "No, here 8 dinosaurs." And I was like, "No, I'm not going to die." And I don't even know how that ended though.
I do, but you can check it in the other episodes or something.
I remember something to do with Star of Extinction, right?
Yeah.
But then I don't know. I mean,
It had to do with the black card that revives everything
it
that
was
died.
it was Sepulchral Primordial, and then
No, that
no.
was later. It had to do with the thing, the battle bond card.
Oh yeah. True, true, true. Yeah.
Triumphant Return or
Confidence.
something.
Oh,
Uh
I
I
hate that so much.
I don't remember the name though. What's the name? It's not Triumphant Return.
No, it's
I remember the
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 flavor text.
Yeah,
the
welcome to the winning team. We know Bago.
no, I remember the flavor text, but not the name of the
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Oh yeah, well that card.
That one.
Wait, what's the name of it?
Welcome to the winning team.
No.
The card.
Thrilling Encore.
Thrilling Encore.
That.
There you go.
Is it? Because I can find it.
Yeah, Thrilling
Thrilling
Encore.
Oh yeah,
Thrilling Encore.
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 It's an instant for 4 generic 1 black, and it reads: put into the battlefield under your control all creature cards in all graveyards that were put there from the battlefield this turn. So it was spooky to be sure to receive an start of extinction, but then played this card in an instant.
And it's spookier.
And then one of the creatures that I revived, it was the sepulchral primordial. So I was able to
Look,
bring back 2 other creatures.
I think Sepulchral Primordial is a scary card as well.
It is. Yeah, the green one is the spookier one. Yeah. You know what? Also the Titans, right? Well, not the blue one.
Wow.
Not the blue one, but the green one. I will gladly have that on Corvold.
Sure.
Yeah. Can I? Unban the
No.
brand. Unban the prime.
On Bandy, cool.
What would you guys think it's spookier? Like the whole like Titan cycle, the Primordial cycle, the Creator cycle, maybe?
No, I think the Primordial cycle is the spookier.
Yeah, it's like the
Because, like, you steal everything, then the blue one is spooky as well. Like, I truly fear someone looking at whatever instance we have played in the game.
yeah,
The one that steals everything, the red one.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
The white
The
one
Primordial,
exiles, right?
something like that. The Primordials are definitely the spooky.
Mm-hmm. They are great. So
Well,
mhm.
apparently Victor's light went out. Like, he has no electricity in his town. Well, I don't know his town, but in his
In his
house.
house.
And I think I think we've explored the psyche of what makes us afraid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's as good a time as any to end the episode.
Yep. Tell us about your spooky stories or any spooky cards that you don't like
Yeah,
facing
cards
against.
that you fear playing against.
Mm-hmm. The cards that you fear the most, but also you like the most. So yeah, tell us all about your spooky stories, and yeah, tell us about everything that you want to tell us.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, retweet, everything. You can find us in Salty Commander 1 and
Because you're number ones.
Because you're number ones, we're number ones, you're number ones, everybody's number ones.
Yep.
And you can find us at Salty Commander in YouTube.
Yep.
In the YouTubes.
In the YouTubes. So
yeah.
Tell us, let us know if you want to see the True Lane Changeling deck tech. And yep. Happy Halloween, guys. And have a lot of candies, have a lot of pumpkins, and everything Halloween related. Yep.
Thank you so much for listening. I don't know. Yeah, stay salty.
Stay salty, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.